So, today the creators of Sifu done made a soccer game, huh? They made a 3v3 to 4v4 soccer game. And you know I'm finna be in this bitch ball hogging, bro. Call me an egoist, bro. This game is finna turn me into a true egoist, man. Shout out Blue Lock the anime, no cap. I'm finna turn into a straight egoist, bro. I'm finna be the #1 striker on this bit, bro. But I decided to go for this game called Rematch. I really fuck with football games due to the simple fact that I grew up playing FIFA Street on the PS2. And man, just that was enough to get me hooked on football games and just be straight hooked, like hooked, bro. So when I seen clips of this coming out and people hitting some crazy tricks and shots, and I'm like, oh, here, have my money. Hey, Sloclap, y'all 2 for 2 right now. Y'all 2 for 2 with Sifu and with a sports game, bro. That's crazy. But anyways, man, I looked through the trophies. There's no guide, obviously, because the game is new. But I looked through the trophies, and it just seems like you get unlocked trophies by just playing the game, right? I know there's a full total of 37 trophies within this game, so yeah. Hey man, without further ado, let's hop into this game and become the #1 ball hog. Alright, so upon opening the game, the first thing they have you do is complete the prologue, and then once you complete the prologue, you'll get this trophy. Alright, so let me put y'all boys on game, right? So to become the #1 ball hog, you gon' have to get drippy, bruh. If you gon' be showing out for the people on the field and in the stands, you gotta look spliffy, I ain't gonna lie. So look, for this next trophy, it's called New Look, and what you have to do is just customize your character, get him right, you know what I'm saying? Get he or her right, whoever you rockin' with. See, another thing with being the #1 ball hog is that you also gotta switch titles to being the #1 goalie. Now, as you can see, the score is 5-4. You know, I of course scored all 5. You know, I'm always putting the team on my back, right? But as you can see, there's about 35 seconds on the clock, and I'm just preventing any balls from coming my way. Like, look at that block. Not in my house, bro. That's the trophy you get for your first ever block as a goalie. And there you go. Look at you. You're already on the road to becoming the #1 goalie, man. And another thing about being the #1 ball hog is that you have to win. If you're gonna be ball hogging, of course you gotta win, right? Now, none of these stats on the screen here, that's not even me, bro. The game must be glitched or whatever, because it said it got 0 score, but hey, man, the game just glitched. It's very buggy right now. Now, this right here, this trophy right here is probably one of the most important things about being the #1 ball hog. Now, as you can see, the game is over, right? And the trophy is called the special one. And what you have to do is win the MVP award for the first time. No, every game. Ignore that first one. It applies to every game that you play. You have to win MVP if you're gonna be the #1 ball hog, so people can know your name, so you can represent. All right, so I taught y'all boys the tips to becoming the #1 ball hog. Now I'm finished back it up with some gameplay, some elite crispy gameplay. Now look, I'm gonna break it down for you right here. Now the score was tied up 3-3, but the opposition scored a point, and now we only have about 0 seconds for the final shot before the game is over. Now let me show you the reason why I'm the #1 ball hog. Ooh, I'm so clean, bro. Replay that. Now look, let me give you the breakdown. The keeper passes it to me because he know I'm the #1 ball hog. And what did I do? I delivered, bro. I tied up the game to the point where me and my team have another chance of a comeback. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be honest. We still lost because my teammates were pretty sorry. Like I said, bro, I put the team on my back in every match I'm in, bro. I'm the #1 ball hog. What can I say? For being the #1 ball hog, you sometimes kind of get bored with the ball. Sometimes you kind of want to just, you know, let your teammates have it for a little bit, let them get a little feel for the ball, you know what I'm saying? So this is what happened and gave me this trophy right here. Hey, alley-oop. Delivering an assist with a rebound on the wall. Let's go. Alright, so I forgot to clip this on my PC, but this trophy is called Rampart, and what you have to do is get 30 saves as a goalie. And hey man, that's the #1 ball hog. I gotta say, this was really easy, boy. Alright, so for this trophy right here, I'm just flexing my #1 ball hog moments, you know what I'm saying? So this trophy is called Pinball, and what you have to do is score a goal off the woodwork. Hey, pinball. Now, besides me just talk about me being the #1 goalie and the #1 ball hog, I want to talk about a bit about this game real quick. I have been having a blast on this game. This game has been very fun. However, there's 2 main problems I'm having with this game as of right now. #1 being bad teammates. Bad teammates really ruins this game for me. And number 2, bad netcode. When you're playing through the game kind of get a bit laggy. You start sliding, and it's way harder to try to block the ball when you're the goalie. Like it's a whole bunch of weird stuff when the game gets laggy. But besides all that, bad teammates is probably the top spot of what I hate most about this game, and I'm not the only one that feels this way. As you guys are about to see, witness a guy that's losing his mind in game chat due to bad teammates, spamming slurs, all type of stuff. And hey, man, he wasn't talking about me, bro, because I'm the number 1 goalie, I'm number 1 ball hog, all type of stuff. You already know this.
Oh, come on, play! No way.
What? Yo, bro. This
Fucking fat.
Okay, besides what this dirty ass nigga just said, right? Bro, look at the screen. You cannot tell me the ball was not in my hands, bro. That's what I be talking about, bro, with this netcode stuff. When the game get laggy, they start bullshitting. Bro, the ball was in my hands and then just teleported behind me. Did I not just say this? Alright, so for this trophy right here, it's called Eyes Closed. And what you had to do is get a no-look pass assist. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Y'all know I'm the number 1 ball hog and the number 1 goalie. I might have to get the title of number 1 assister, too.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, so this trophy right here is called Power of Friendship. But what you have to do is play with at least 1 person in your party. Now, I've invited my boy Rex to play, and in our first match, we went overtime with the score being tied 4-4. So you already know, as the number 1 ball hog, I had to put the team on my back, and I had to save the game. I'm the goal.
Oh! Alright, that was clean.
Alright, so I know some of y'all still looking at me like I'm not the number 1 ball hog. So look at this replay. So look, I run up, flick it over his head, and I just score it in. And you mean to tell me I'm not the number 1 ball hog? Not the number 1 player of all time? Not the number 1 Himothy? Man, stop playing, bruh. Alright, so this is the first gold trophy, and it's called Golden Gloves. And what you basically have to do is get 100 saves as goalie. And you already know, as the number 1 goalie, this was very easy to do. Alright, so this trophy right here is called Competitor. And what you have to do is win your first ranked game. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one, but ever since the release of this game, I have not been able to play a ranked game until now. Finally, I got into a ranked game. Oh my gosh, it's been days, my nigga. Finally got into a ranked game, bro. I was so happy, bro, because I be getting sold by my teammates, and I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of killing my motivation to play this game. I'm not gonna lie, my teammates are Hall of Fame sellouts.
The doctor.
Alright, so this trophy right here is called Can't Lose, and what you have to do is win 3 games in a row. Now, I've been hearing on PSN profiles about people saying that this trophy was one of the bug trophies. Apparently that's hard to get, but for me, I was able to get this. So maybe through one of the updates, they probably fixed it, and now you're able to now obtain it. But hey, for me, I was able to get this pretty easily, but best believe I did run into some buggy trophies. I will talk about those in a little bit. Alright, so these 2 trophies are probably the hardest trophies in my opinion in this game, and these 2 trophies are gold trophies, and they're called Maestro and Golden Boots. Now, Maestro is getting 100 assists in the game, and scoring 100 times is Golden Boots. Now, I say that they're the hardest in the game, not because they're actually difficult, but they're very time consuming. Now, I did this with straight people that would just sell the whole game, because I got people that's dressed up as Blue Lock characters. If you don't know what Blue Lock is, it's an anime. They're trying to imitate anime characters, trying to be the number 1 scorer. Like, bro, you're not him, bro. Like, pass the ball, bro. Stuff like that would just be making the grind harder than what it is. But if you're running with a full squad, then these trophies are going to be pretty easy for you.
I got it.
And that's my trophy. Hey, Golden Boots. Alright, so I wanted to talk about the buggy trophies I mentioned a bit earlier in the video. Now, as you can see on the top right, I am 33 out of 37 trophies. I only got these trophies right here until I get the platinum. However, as you can see, this pretty buggy, because as you can see with the first 2, it says 0 out of 0 players earned this. To get it, you just have to reach level 10 and 30. I'm pretty sure that's not that hard to get level 10 or 30, because if you look in the game, I'm level 53. So yeah, nonetheless, these trophies are pretty bugged, and I don't know when they did a couple updates with this game. I don't know how many times. Oh, this is probably what they updated the game 3-4 times, and the game is still, or the trophies are still bugged. And same thing with this trophy down here, deliver an assist as goalkeeper. I did this, and the trophy literally did not pop up. I'll even put the clip in right here. Yes! Where's the trophy? What? What? That's not the trophy? Bruh. But yeah, I've literally did this trophy and I haven't been able to get it. So I don't know how I'm gonna go about this platinum. I'm gonna just keep logging in every day and hopefully it's gonna pop eventually. That's what I'm kind of guessing, because I think the same thing had happened with a bug trophy in Xenoverse when I was going for that. Until then, I'm gonna just have to move on a different game, because there's nothing more I can do here except for just wait for these to pop up.
2,000 years later.
Well, 25 days later, and yeah, as you can see, I still don't have this goddamn platinum trophy. As the days was going by, I was always tuning in to this game to see if I was gonna get a trophy, maybe 2, who knows, maybe the platinum, but I didn't get anything. The difference between 25 days ago to now is that one person probably in the whole entire world got this platinum. I don't know how they did it, but hey, if you watching this somehow, some way, shout out to you. It probably was a dev trying to figure out how they could fix it, but yeah, it's been 25 days and no, they haven't fixed the trophies for this game, bro. 25 days, they still haven't fixed it. So yeah, I'm gonna just go on ahead and wrap this video up, because I'm not gonna continue waiting until I eventually get the platinum, because I don't know when that's gonna be. So I'm gonna just go ahead and just conclude it to, hey, this platinum as of right now is unobtainable, right? So if y'all maybe know some tricks or ways I can probably get this plat, let me know, bro. I'm gonna be trying to, I'll try to see if I can get it off camera, but if I can't, I'll let y'all know in the comments. I'll like have a pinned comment, of updates on what's going on with the trophies on this game. But needless to say, bro, I'm done waiting, bro. I'm just go ahead and throw this video up, because it was a lot of time put into this video. Let's see how much time exactly. 69 my favorite number hours into this game. You best believe I'm still getting this video out. You're tripping. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, bro. Hey, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And hey, if y'all know any other sports or soccer related games that I could platinum, let your boy know in the comments, bro. You know I love me FIFA Street S type of games. I heard there's a FIFA Street on the PS3 could potentially platinum. So hey, if y'all boys want that, let me know. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next video. Peace.